Welcome to Tuber Chat. If you are on your way towards 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We're going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. I know we have a couple of brand new channels that are coming through the chat right now. One of the things that we do here in Tuber Chat is focus on generosity and supporting other creators. So our moderators and myself will knock out any messages that are too self-promoting. So just keep that in mind. Everybody's here to grow their channels. Everybody's close to different milestones, and we're happy to help everybody reach those. But the idea here is that we want to connect with other creators with the intent of supporting each other over the long term. Once you've met people here in Tuber Chat, they'll be there to watch all your videos and live streams and keep up with your channel and support you in the coming, hopefully not just weeks and months, but maybe even years as you hear from the stories that I'm going to tell today. So thank you everybody for coming in. I haven't started working on the wheel yet, but we'll get that going in a moment. The very first channel that we're looking at today is the Bullock Experience, and this is somebody who's been making frequent appearances here in Tuber Chat, but they've got a lively conversation with their own audience going on their channel with a lot of live streams. Now it's primarily focused on fishing, but the conversations can go just about anywhere, and the Bullock Experience will take us out on the water often and teach us particularly about catfishing, but a lot more fishing goes on this channel as well. I'm still getting to know them as they're fairly new in the Tuber Chat family, just finding us a couple of months ago, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. 634 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards their 700. They've got a live stream coming up tomorrow evening. For me it's evening, I'm in the Eastern time zone, and I've got my notification on for that. What we're doing now is recommending that everybody puts notifications on for everything that you see, whether it's a premiere or a live stream, because it sends an engagement signal of interest into the YouTube algorithm, and we always want to be doing as much as we possibly can for each other. So again, for anybody that's brand new, hopefully you're feeling welcome. Doreen's Food Prep Resource, good to see you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome yourself. And we have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. The Gaming Ham is dropping a super chat on us. Thank you for that. They've done that countless times, and for that reason we will end up looking at their channel first before we start spinning our wheel. Now the wheel and the screen are open to everyone. It just takes a bit of time here in Tuber Chat these days. You might be interested to know that likely over 100 channels will come through in the next 2.5 hours. We will get as many of those on the screen as we possibly can, and we've got a long way to go. We're not in any rush today. So welcome everybody, and thank you for coming in so early. I'm just filling up the wheel a little bit. Michael's Adventure sends his regards but can't be with us today. He's a beloved and dedicated moderator here, but always make sure that I remember to let everybody know that he's thinking about us on the days that he can't be here, just due to a work schedule. In the meantime, I've got two of the most supportive creators in the Tuber Chat family. Not that I want to play favorites, but you know, we talk about a couple of creators who seem to be everywhere all the time. Scratch and PPA has been with Tuber Chat over 2 years, and the Stock Explorer, I believe, is well over a year, could be as long as a year and a half. They're both beloved and dedicated moderators, so they're both on the wheel right away. Crocheting with Leanne is in the house, and because she's a member, we're going to get her on the wheel right away. Members always get added to the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. Swoop Like Me is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat as well. They're on the wheel. Caliking 916 comes to us from Sacramento, California, and they are getting added right now, as well as I've got to go through my list here, and I will do some more introductions in a moment. I just want to get the wheel rolling here. Come Hither with Heather is here from Australia. She brings us paranormal investigations and explorations of abandoned locations. And then Ghostly Winds is a longtime friend, also from Australia. And they've been a dear friend to me for a very long time. The Bud Files is in the house. Let me get them on the wheel as well. And VS Speaks Royally was Mrs. VSNC09. And she covers a lot of the royal family, actually. So she's had a busy couple of weeks, as you can imagine. So I know we've got lots more channels in the chat. I certainly don't mean to miss anybody. But I see that First Floor Audio's in the house. Blue Chicken, it's good to have you back. Bayou Bengal 25 brings us fantasy football. Dixie Cuddle Fitness is in the house. Fatima Tuna, it's good to have you back. Hilma Ezreal, good to see you here. I Want to Know is in the house. Johnny Jim is back for what I believe is the third or fourth time already. Lexo Motorsports is in the house. Slim Jim Longfoot is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, and Tea Time Adventures is back in the house. What the Flock is here. And Unstable TV Shorts is the second channel from our favorite Irish couple. I shouldn't say that. One of our favorite Irish couples, Unstable TV, who have experienced rapid growth in the last long while. They've really found a magical formula for doing reaction videos, but they're breaking out into a second channel now. Angel Downstairs Rachel is in the house. Thank you. I know you've been sharing the Tuber Chat posts out on social media, particularly Facebook. I appreciate that. Everyday Opportunity is in the house as well. Carlene Geisha is here. And again, I don't mean to miss anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. I had thought that Everyday Opportunity was here before, but I think this is your first time in the house, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time, if that's what you would like. So once again, we're looking at the Bullock Experience, and they are going to bring us fishing, particularly catfishing more than anything else. I wouldn't actually. I'm going to ask you, Unstable TV, please don't use the one where I said our favorite Irish couple, because I don't want to play favorites here. And I know we have some other creators from Ireland, and I don't always mention it just in case I'm not 100% sure, right? So sometimes we have different creators with different accents. You know, I'm Canadian, so you must hear that in me. A lot of people around the world, you know, would think that, would have to wonder for a second, what accent is that? And it's easy to make mistakes, so I don't say anything unless I'm absolutely sure. But yeah, I can understand. That's it's quick slips that everybody does. But Unstable TV have been incredibly not only supportive here in Tuber Chat, but they are a dynamic couple, and I'm sure that everybody who has joined them has enjoyed the chemistry that the two have together, not to mention the fun that you can feel in their content. And like I said, they've been growing rapidly, which is great, and now off into a second channel for their shorts. Fanatic Guides in the house, good to see you here. And from Burbank is What the Flock. That's great. We have, you know, everybody does. Everybody has viewers from around the world and supporters from around the world, which is a really, really cool thing. And I think that, you know, a part of our YouTube journey is the fact that we can learn so much from each other and our subtle cultural differences. Not saying I'm right, I'm just saying it's possible. Get to the Farm, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And the Bullock Experience is up here again. I hope everybody will connect with them. We feature a different channel every single day on Tuber Chat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. And we do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos. As you have seen, we do that so that you have the opportunity to meet hundreds of loyal and dedicated supporters, even when we're not live streaming. So the Gaming Ham dropped a super chat on us to get it started for today, and I really do appreciate that extra generosity. They've done that countless times. The Gaming Ham is an advocate for the amateur radio community, but they also do a lot of video gameplay on their channel. They're actually breaking off into a bit more content now with some 3D printing, so we're looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with that. But the name, the Gaming Gaming Ham comes from their love both of gaming and ham radio. So I think it's a really fitting name. It's a really clever way to have named a channel. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've got 236 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them towards the 300 we know they must be thinking about. And they have been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to TuberChat for quite some time. Matthew Binney, Aussie VHS, good to see you in the house. Yeah, it's been a while, but it's great to have you back. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. The more we grow, the harder it is to follow and support everybody as much as we all might like. But as long as everybody's doing as much as they can for each other, everybody will be just fine. We see channels growing and hitting different milestones all the time. She Stole My Thunder is in the house. They also happen to be a member, so let me get them onto our wheel. And it's almost time to start spinning, as a matter of fact. So let's get that done and see who's coming up first. Milka K, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then thank you, Dixie Cuddle Fitness, and hopefully everybody is ready to meet some new friends and family members. The Stock Explorer, I didn't catch for their live stream this morning, but I saw Scratch and PPA earlier in the chat, letting them know that they had a good live stream. They usually do. The Stock Explorer is very... they are able to stay up with their chat and their audience during their live streams very, very well. I gotta find a better way to describe that. But the Stock Explorer streams frequently, as a matter of fact, almost every day now. What they seek to do in their content on their channel is bring us a down-to-earth and level-headed look at the stock market and crypto markets, both with tutorials for beginners and with advanced topics as well, including options trading and NFTs. So when we look at the Stock Explorer, we see all three types of content: shorts, videos, and a lot of live streaming, like I said. And then this creator often has product in hand. They're very forthcoming about their own portfolio, and I've actually seen them go as far as to invest in a stock, order a product from that company, and then unbox it live on a stream, which I think is really, really cool. The Stock Explorer is incredibly supportive. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, on their channel, they often have charts and graphs for us to see, but most often it is friendly conversation with other creators, and they often do StreamYard panels. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming into the chat. Home Bartending with John is here. I'm just getting you onto the wheel. When we look at Tropical Buzz, we see a second channel from the Stock Explorer where they intend on showing us a bit of education when it comes to plant life and different things that they'll be doing. They happen to be in Florida, but they'll be able to grow things year-round likely, and they're getting involved in seed swaps and things like that. And then hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Again, I know I keep saying that, but I really I don't mean to miss anybody. Home Bartending with John's on the wheel. I think we're good to go. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up on the screen. Now, if anybody here in the chat would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Justin Mello's Music and Vlogs is a longtime friend of TuberChat, somebody who shares. It's probably, how do you put this? Shares more than almost anybody out of the YouTube community, and you see them all over the internet in different Facebook groups, different areas, sharing all kinds of stuff. Justin Mello is very much known for that and has thousands of subscribers on their channel. The Bug Bouncer, Louis Cart, Scarda Superhero. I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you. The Bug Bouncer, Louis Cart, Scarda Superhero. It's good to see you in the house, so thank you for coming in. I know you were here early, but thank you for hanging out. And then, yeah, Everyday Copportunity names, most of the names here in TuberChat are unique. Very much so. Once in a while, you'll see a couple of names that are similar. But those come up in the search results. And here in TuberChat, we're all constantly searching, finding, and clicking on each other's names. It helps with the algorithm and helping everybody rise up the search results. So Crocheting with Leanne is here as a fully monetized channel. She's got super chats and memberships available to support her with when we get there. She's approaching 2,400 subscribers. Now this is a creator that does a lot of crochet, including scarf, shawls, blankets, ponchos, and graphgans, and much more. And she writes patterns for other creators as well, so that they can take inspiration and possibly recreate some of the things that they've seen from Crocheting with Leanne. But then as well, she's an advocate for helping others grow their channels and hitting different milestones. She actually does a lot of variety on her channel in between the crochet, including some growth streams now, like you see recently, where she's also got some interviews with other creators, and we're in talks right now to try to get together on her channel so that we can have a deep dive conversation about YouTube. We'll try to get that done in the next few weeks. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. Crocheting with Leanne is an extremely kind-hearted creator who is, like I said, an advocate for helping others with their channels. So you'll meet more friends and family members when you're with her for premieres or live streams. And I'll likely see you over there at some point. The Bud Files is coming up right now. They are modern day archaeologists, and what they do on their channel is uncover history and digitally preserve it in video. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. The Bud Files have been generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters to Tuber Chat for quite some time. 727 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them towards the 800 that they're thinking about. I've got a notification on for a premiere that they've got later today in a little under 6 hours. So we know we're going to have fresh content from them. I see Jamie Hart coming in. She happens to be a member who does a lot of variety on her channel. And we'll get her on the wheel because she happens to be a member. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. So the Bud Files is bringing us a lot of shorts, videos, and eventually I'm going to get this 100%. I keep looking to see if they have streamed, and I feel like they've... Yes, there it is. Okay, they've streamed. Not lately, but they have, and hopefully we'll see some more in the near future. You can see they are a dynamic couple of creators. They're giving us a little bit of a look behind the scenes on their channel as well, which is really cool. I can see I'm behind with you, so what I'm going to do is take this latest longer video and add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to catch up and make sure I don't fall behind with you. Pardon me just for a second. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded to give that thumbs up when I'm on a phone from time to time. VS Speaks Royally is on the screen right now, and this was originally Mrs. VSNC09, another creator who seems to be everywhere all the time as a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, not just here in Tuber Chat, but out in the YouTube streets as well. She always engages conversation, and the interesting thing about that is that when you get to her channel, you're going to join probably some live streams where you're going to see some incredibly engaged conversation. Now, she does pure variety on her channel, and she has videos as well as streams with shorts in between. She's fully monetized, lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. But most of what you're going to find on this channel revolves around the royal family. So as you can imagine, she's had a busy couple of weeks, but was already doing fantastic with almost 3,000 subscribers. She's blown right past that milestone at almost 3,200 now. And I always say of channels of this size that there must be much to be learned from them, as well as entertained and inspired by, because of what they must already have gone through in their YouTube journey, as we all can imagine. Serenity Studio Art is in the house. That's a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. It's good to see you here. I finally caught you for a live stream again. Charlene Heel was on with her. I'm not sure how long it's been since we saw you last. And then the Gambler After Dark's in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Cali King 916 is coming up right now. We just spun the wheel. Paralife TV is Shane, your everyday wheelchair ninja. And it's good to see you here as well. So thank you for coming in. Cali King 916 is up on the screen right now, and this is a creator who's been doing a lot of live streaming lately. Actually, they've been mixing up the streams and the shorts, which is an interesting combination, but you can see that they're getting some serious activity on a lot of these shorts videos. Andre Southgate is in the house. They were our featured channel on, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And Andre Southgate brings us prize fighting on their channel. And then when we look at Cali King 916, this creator gives us a real-world look at Sacramento, California. And it's interesting to see around their area through their eyes. They started with a lot of car meets and car shows, but have started really taking us around for more of a look around Sacramento, which is really, really cool. Cali King 916 is a creator who, when they first came into the Superchat family, which is many months ago now, I immediately saw them out supporting other creators like crazy, and that continues today. So when I'm out bouncing in between premieres and live streams, trying to support as much as I can, I run into Cali King 916 all the time. They're always engaging conversation as well, which is great. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 1,600 subscribers that they're thinking about. And I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. If I've missed anything that anybody meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. The next channel that we're looking at when we talk about not playing favorites is one of the most supportive creators that I have met in my 5.5 years on YouTube. And this is Scratch and PPA. We are extremely lucky to have him with us as a beloved and dedicated moderator. And in the last more than 2 years, I don't know of Scratch and PPA to have missed more than 1 stream. And the only reason he missed one is because he was getting his internet fixed that particular day. But this is an unbelievably supportive creator, truly a shining jewel in the Superchat family. If you haven't already connected with him, I hope that you will. All of our moderators here are dear friends of mine. They're all dear friends of each other. They have been for a long time. They all have channels of their own and they all do different things, but they have one thing in common, and that is overwhelming generosity that I have seen both in the Superchat community and outside, as well as by getting to know them behind the scenes over a long period of time as well. So I hope you'll connect with all of them. You will meet more friends and family members with them the same way that you do here in Superchat during any of their premieres or live streams. So Scratch and PPA is the reason why I say the term seems to be everywhere all the time to describe a few creators, because he literally does seem to be more so than almost everyone. And Scratch and PPA is incredibly supportive, both here in Superchat and outside, obviously. But the reason I put so much focus on that is just for you to understand why on earth he has what might be the fastest rolling chat in the Superchat family. Faster than Superchat, faster than most others. It rivals those of Hilda DC or Garden State Gardener's Sunday Fun Day like last night. And all of the support that Scratch and PPA gives to others comes back to him in a 15 to 20 minute window every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern, where he runs a premiere for his Scratch Challenge series of videos. It's an interactive series, and I'll explain what that is in a second. I just noticed that Ghostly Winds is dropping a super chat on us. They've done that many times before. Like I said, Ghostly Winds has been a dear friend for a long time, and they're saying the Wheel of Doomology, spin, spin, spin. Show us the new family member with the contents hidden within. Yes, Ghostly Winds always has the most creative things to say about the Wheel of Doom, and we'll get Ghostly Winds up next. So Scratch and PPA, when I talk about the interactive series of videos, you're able to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. So it makes his series unique, sets it apart. It's a lot of fun to be a part of. And those premieres that I talk about with the overwhelmingly supportive audience, are very fast-paced, very high energy, and it makes that a lot of fun to be a part of as well. So I hope you will join us tomorrow at 12:15 Eastern, and he always sets his premieres up on the weekend, usually by Saturday, so that they can percolate in the YouTube algorithm for a few days before the premiere runs. Scratch and PPA is monetized, so super chats are available when we get there, and I'm hoping that we'll see memberships at some point in the near future. I'm sure a few people are waiting for that. Carolina Diamond Productions, another longtime friend of Tuber Chat. It's good to see you here. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully everybody will connect with Scratch and PPA. We'd love to push this creator towards the 1,400 subscribers that he's thinking about now. Ghostly Winds is coming up. This creator just dropped a super chat on us, so for that reason we're putting their channel up right away, and we will get back to spinning the wheel shortly. When we look at Ghostly Winds, we see another gaming channel, but they bring us an interesting twist because it's mostly retro games here, and those can be anything from Sega, Nintendo, or anywhere around those. And it's interesting because for somebody like myself who literally grew up with the first systems coming from these companies, Ghostly Winds is still able to this day to be able to introduce me to new games that I had not previously seen from even back in the day. So it's kind of cool. And one of the other things that you'll notice about this channel is when you can catch Ghostly Winds on a live stream, you can basically feel the fun and energy that this creator is having. They do a great job of keeping up with the chat, but you can almost in your mind see them smiling. They're always having fun, both with the chat and with the games that they play, and they post almost daily with premieres more often than not, and then streams approximately once a week. It's hard to keep up with this creator, but I'm going to grab one of their latest videos, put it in my catch-up list, and that will make sure that I stay caught up with at least the latest video for today. And then hopefully I'll catch them the next time they stream. Painting with Squirrels is here. We got to watch the spelling on that, but they happen to be a member, and I've got them on the wheel right away. So let's spin, and if anybody has the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate it greatly. It helps get a few more people into Tuber Chat right now, and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, both in the coming days and possibly even weeks ahead as a replay, because of the engagement signals sent into the algorithm when you share on different social networks. So I'll appreciate it greatly. Painting with Squirrels is up right now, and like I said, we got to watch the spelling on this, but YouTube might try to respell for you and bring you to a different channel. Just make sure you're matching that avatar there. Painting with Squirrels is a lot of fun. There's somebody who streams almost daily, as a matter of fact, usually for hours, as you can see. I've been lucky to catch them several times, and the conversation can go just about anywhere at all. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Painting with Squirrels. She's here with us just about every single day, and with 260 subscribers, we'd love to have her push towards the 300 that she's thinking about as well. For anybody that hasn't already seen it, all the same music that you hear in the background of Tuber Chat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. We have a virtual 24-hour stream running over there where you can meet more friends and family members the same way we do here. There are link drops over there as well, and I know everybody likes that. So let's spin the wheel. The link was just dropped for the music channel from Stream Elements, and I hope you'll visit us there as well. Serenity Studio Art is coming up right now. This was Artfully Blind with Diana, but a while back she changed the name of the channel, and Serenity Studio Art continues to do collaborations with other creators. I actually just caught her yesterday with Charlene Heel on a live stream. Now, Serenity Studio Art has a lot more than art, but often you will find her creating with other creators on things like StreamYard panels. She also does game nights, and is another very dynamic host. She is fully monetized with memberships and super chats available, and it's almost worth going over there and dropping a super chat just to see the Happy Dance series of videos. I think she has 3 now. And with 3,200 subscribers, you know that I always say of channels of this size, there must be much to be learned from them, as well as entertained and inspired by, because of what they must have already gone through in their YouTube journey. And then thank you everybody for the reminders of the thumbs up and shares. I really do appreciate those. Let's spin the wheel. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody is free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So 455 subscribers is where Jamie Hart is sitting at right now. We'd love to get this creator a little bit closer to that community tab, which will pop up after they've got their 500 locked in. If anybody hasn't already connected with Jamie Hart, this is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter who's here in Tuber Chat almost every day, and they bring a ton of variety on their channel, including horror, Twin Peaks movies, retrospectives, vlogs, live streams, gaming, karaoke covers, adventure, nature, photography, and of course, cats. So we also have all three types of content on this channel. I believe, has she gotten into shorts yet, or am I making a mistake here? I don't think we've seen shorts from Jamie Hart yet. Yes, I'm making a mistake, but that's okay. Maybe they'll be here in the near future. And then that cat bite doesn't look good. I hope you're looking after that. I know that those can be something that has to be addressed right away. But I'm sure Jamie Hart will work that out and probably knows how to take care of that easily. So hopefully we'll see shorts from this creator at some point in the near future if it's something that they find is appropriate. But like I said, tons of variety on this channel. Otherwise, we've got videos and streams to enjoy. So I'm going to see what I can do about adding some names to the wheel from our chat list. We're going to get Unstable TV Shorts, which is the second channel from one of our favorite Irish couples, of course, Unstable TV. They've experienced massive growth over the last long while. They've really hooked into a great formula for doing reaction videos, and I've really enjoyed them. Johnny Jim is coming up as well. And let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. I'll add some more names as we need them. Hyper Blitz is in the house. So thanks for coming in. And Unstable TV Shorts is actually going to come up right now. So we'll see what they've got going on their channel. The other day, I think they had just started it. I forget if they started it the day they came in. So it's brand new, but they're already posting a lot of stuff here. We can see some of those will start to pop soon, I'm sure. Unstable TV has 16 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther on the road to the first 100. We know that the race to the first 100 is more challenging than ever, but as long as we're all doing as much as we possibly can for each other, we see channels growing, hitting different milestones like the first 100 all the time. So I'm sure they'll get there in no time. They've got a huge audience on their other channel. Let's look at that. Unstable TV. 15,000, yeah, way beyond even what I was thinking. I can't remember the last time that I looked at the count here. So I can see I'm behind with this channel. I'm just going to take one of your latest reaction videos. I'm going to put this into my catch-up list. And it's interesting on this channel because you can see that these creators, I believe that they're working authentically with 100% integrity on their channel. And the reason why I say that is because even when we look at their subscriber count and we look at the videos that they're putting out right now, not every single one flies, right? But we notice, like, look, they've got a video from a few days ago with 300 views, which is still great. It's great no matter how you look at it, right? Anything over 100 for a lot of creators is great, especially in the first day. But then when we look at this video, we've got 4.9K views, and that's a video, not a short. Here's one from 8 days ago with 24,000 views, and I'm just skimming through a couple of these to give you an idea, right, how we go up and down with the numbers, which shows me that these creators are really working at it. Not everything's going to work every time, but that's not really what we're doing anyway. The idea is not to try to make a video that everybody's going to like, because that's really hard to do. But if you make a catalog of 100 videos, you know that some people will like some of them, and in almost every case, I'm sure you're going to be surprised which ones are the ones that fly. Six Pose is back. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. But Unstable TV is a couple of creators that have been with us for a long time, and they share with us as well. They've talked to me behind the scenes to share some of their knowledge and experience, to talk about what has made their channel grow so rapidly. And you see that, like I said, over 15,000 subscribers means that they have got a lot to be learned from, as well as entertained and inspired by. So they're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. Just making a note for myself. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and hopefully everybody will join them for their new channel. I'm going to make a suggestion. Oh, never mind. Okay, it's there. I was going to say I was going to make a suggestion, but you've already done it. One of the things we talk about here in Tuber Chat frequently is featuring channels. When you feature other channels with other creators, it's a great way to collaborate. But when you have a second channel, and I'm not saying I recommend anybody starting a second channel at all, but if you have one, one of the things that can be really helpful is to feature your second channel on your front page. You can put it just about anywhere. I always recommend the bottom, just because we know where to find it, and you will be surprised how many people, when they find out you have more than one project on the go, will be inclined to follow more than one for you. So that can be helpful, but it's great that they're already doing that. And now we're going to look at Come Hither with Heather. This is another creator from Australia, and what they bring us on their channel is paranormal investigations as well as explorations of abandoned locations, and then a lot of variety in between. They do a lot of live streaming. They've done shout out videos. I actually joined them on a panel one day as well. They're an incredibly generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They always engage conversation. When you engage true conversation in any live chat, whether it's a premiere or a live stream, you're doing a great service for the host, because it sends true engagement signals into the YouTube algorithm and could see their content pushed out a little bit more. When we look at Come Hither with Heather, we see almost 700 subscribers, so they're growing very well also. And when we look at Werner's Adventures, these two creators happen to be partners. What we find on Werner's Adventures channel is more explorations of abandoned locations. So they're also approaching 700 subscribers. We're hoping everybody will connect with both of these creators, Come Hither with Heather and Werner's Adventures. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream right now, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Let me see if I can find Johnny Jim's channel. There it is. Right? And then hopefully they wanted that on the screen, but that's okay. So I don't watch, this is the first time we're putting this channel on the screen. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. But what I'm going to do is take one of their videos. I'll take this 3-minute one. It's very important that we're watching videos over 3 minutes. I'll put it in my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch their video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully they're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well and have our notification bell on so they don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I see the Weightlifting Geek is in the house. Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek. And Unidentified S4, who's our brand newest member. They celebrated a birthday yesterday. If anybody didn't get a chance to join their birthday stream that we rated last night, I hope everybody will wish them a belated happy birthday today. Unidentified S4 is going to get added to the wheel in a quick second here, because like I said, they happen to be our newest member. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. And I'll get some more names onto the wheel in another moment here. Rich Cat Ranch is coming up right now. This is Richard and Kathy. And Mike's Fishing Home, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. For anybody that is brand new watching right now, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Jamie Hart is just asking whose birthday was it. Unidentified as 4. And they actually did a really interesting intro on their birthday stream. It's worth going back and watching that to see what they did. And what I really liked about what Unidentified S4 did last night is that, first of all, they put together a unique intro for their birthday that everybody enjoyed. People were commenting in the chat like crazy over it. But then as well, when they came on the screen, they already had their panelists on with them. So there was 4 of them when they started the stream. It was really, really cool. Ray Studios, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Rich Cat Ranch is up right now. So when we talk about Richard and Kathy, we see a couple of creators who have a passion for animals, as they tell us on their banner, not to mention a love for life, a respect for nature. And what you're going to find on this channel is a lot of what they do around, the ranching, gardening, homesteading group of channels do similar content, I find, right? They're going to give us a behind-the-scenes look at their life and the different things that they do and have around their home. But one of the things you're going to notice is a lot of animals. Now, here on their About page, they have a whole list of most of what they've got going on. But I actually saw yesterday, I did watch that Sunday Shorts video, and they introduce us to the animals in that series of videos. But they've got a lot of other content on their channel. So as you can see, they talk about their life with the animals, daily routines, tasty recipes, tidbits of wisdom, and much more variety. They're also open to in real life collaborations, and they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get to their channel. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. One of the things they had done a few months ago that I was really happy to see was their introduction video to their channel. So I hope everybody will go search that out and see Welcome to Rich Cat Ranch and see what they've got going on. And then XX50cent17, you shouldn't have an account that's hidden. I can go and look, but we see this all the time. I have a hard time believing that we've got one, because we've done this many times, right? Let me have a look in the background and see if I can figure that out. In the meantime, if anybody, if I've missed anything that anybody's meant for me to see in the chat, like a comment or a question, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or mention Super Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. And I'm just going to look at something in the background here. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I'm going to see if I can find this channel in our banned list. One of the things you're going to notice is the longer your YouTube journey goes on, the more you're going to add to your banned users between trolls and spammers and all kinds of other things, right? So after a while, it gets to be a bit much to go through and try to find people, because you're literally looking through what eventually might be dozens or even hundreds of channels. But I see that She Stole My Thunder is going to be next up on the screen, so I'll get to that very quickly now. And yeah, I don't see a band channel that looks like anything like the one that you're talking from in the chat. If you want to let me know exactly what that channel's name was, I can try to look. I'm going to go on break in about 15 minutes or 10 minutes here. So maybe we can, I can have a look in the background and see if I can fix that. Or if you want to reach out on another social network and let me know that's okay as well. She Stole My Thunder, like I said, is a longtime friend of Superchat, an incredibly supportive creator, generous, loyal, and dedicated, of course. I see Emotion coming in right now. Emotion is a talented singer and songwriter. I'm just going to put something in the chat here, because when I look for Emotion, I find it helpful to look for Emotion New Soul. That seems to make them come up a little bit easier. Their content comes up first when we look at that, because New Soul R&B music is what we're going to find when we get there. Oh, thank you, Scratch and PPA. I don't know why I'm missing those. I am Betty J Gathers. I don't know how I missed you coming in. I am Betty J Gathers and K-Lastic TV. But thank you for that. Scratch and PPA picks up a lot of the mistakes that I make, and I promise you I make as many as anybody else, maybe more. So She Stole My Thunder is up here right now with 1,250 subscribers or so. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about right now. They bring us pure variety, as a matter of fact, and the latest video is just a small, a short video of being in Quebec. And I'm just looking at, so what they talk about is reviewing books, movies, and art, but they actually do so much more variety on their channel, and I had noticed this, and they happen to be a fellow Canadian, and I was questioning because they were over here in Quebec, and I wondered, like, I think they're in Quebec, right? Like in Quebec, but I'm not sure by which city. But She Stole My Thunder has been an incredibly supportive creator for a long time, and you can see the variety in content that they have here. I'm not sure if they've gotten into shorts yet, but they have definitely got videos and streams for us to enjoy when we get there, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And then, again, if anybody's mentioned anything that I've missed in the chat, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @ mention Superchat, Connect, and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. I am Betty J Gathers. Coming up right now, so we'll see what's going on. And you see that the wheel, the odds are ever in your favor right now, because I had missed putting you on the wheel as soon as you got here, but the wheel made up for that by picking you right away. We see that happen once in a while. I am Betty J Gathers has broken through the 500 subscribers and has got it well locked in with 526 right now, and got their community tab open. And then thank you so much, Mike's Fishing Home. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. We're usually here for 2 to 2.5 hours. I know not everybody can stay the whole time or certainly be here every day that we stream, but I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I really do appreciate those thumbs up and any shares that anybody can do as well. Now, I Am Betty J Gathers is a powerhouse of energy and positivity and motivation for others. On her channel, she seeks to motivate us with healthy living and healthy eating more than anything else. She does a lot of talk about intermittent fasting. Lately, she's been doing a lot of vlogging and posting a lot of shorts as well. But here in Superchat, we have literally gained hundreds of thumbs up because of her energetic and friendly reminders, which I appreciate as well. Fred Franklin, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. When we look at I Am Betty J Gathers, we see all three types of content on this channel, including live streams. And when you join her for one of these streams, you'll be welcome to meet more friends and family members the same way that we do here in Superchat. So I hope everybody will connect with I Am Betty J Gathers, see the variety in content that she's got on her channel, and enjoy meeting more friends while you're over there. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up on the screen, and when we get down to about 5 or 6, actually maybe right now, I'll add some names from our chat list. It is open to everybody. It takes a long time to get onto the wheel and the screen these days, but I do appreciate everybody's patience. We get through as many channels as we can in a 2 to 2.5 hour period, and what I do when we get the wheel down to about 5 or 6 names is add some from our chat list. So I'll do that in a moment here. And then we're looking at Tea Time Adventures. Now this is a channel that's fairly new to Superchat. They've just found us within the last week. But I'm still getting to know them. I've been through a couple pieces of content so far, but hopefully we'll get through some more soon. What I'm going to do is take one of her latest videos, the latest one actually, and I'm going to put that on my catch up list. What that will allow me to do is catch up a little bit with this creator. One of the things I like about putting channels on the screen here is that over time I get to know the channels better. Over weeks and months watching content, I get to know the content on the channel, and then if you want to connect on the outside social networks, I enjoy getting to know creators behind the channels as well. I'm on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, and Twitter some of the time as well. So Tea Time Adventures right now has 400 subscribers, but I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. We know they'll be having their eye on that community tab that'll be popping up soon enough. And then as well, when we look at their banner, we can get an idea of what to expect, because they tell us they bring us unboxings, hauls, collabs. They have a series called Mask Mondays, and then they do surveys, projects, and much more. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. So I've got Justin Mellow's music and vlogs on the wheel, along with What the Flock. I'll add some more names as we need them when we get back down to 5 or 6. Right now we're going to look at our newest member, which is Unidentified S4. And thank you, Klastic TV, for sending that highlighted milestone message through the chat. Those fly through the chat like a super chat, but they're colored green for the members. Every member who is every member on a channel where they are enabled gets one of those as a bonus added to their membership every month for free, which is kind of cool. So it allows you to send a highlighted milestone message. But as you can see, Klastic TV has been an incredibly generous supporter for 8 months now and longer. As a matter of fact, Sean the Great Gamers back in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then, yeah, Johnny Jim was a little bit tough to find, but if you use your filters, right, you can do that on a phone or on a computer. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. When we look at Unidentified S4, it comes up right away, but there's a little filter button here. And then you can just let YouTube know that you're looking only for channels, and that will help you. That's how I found Johnny Jim earlier. So Unidentified S4, like I said, is our newest member, but they also happen to have celebrated a birthday yesterday. We went over and somewhat rated their stream. They actually started a half an hour after we ended, but we did go over there and had a great time, because Unidentified S4, as you can see, has over 7,500 subscribers. Now, they already had that when they found us just about a month ago here in Superchat, but they do a spectacular job with their video editing, and then as well, they had a StreamYard panel ready to go last night, which I thought was really cool as well. So we joined them for their birthday stream. I'm still getting to know the channel, but they're going to talk to us about everything unexplained when we talk about paranormal activity, UFOs, and just about anything that is kind of questionable. The conversation can go almost everywhere from what I've seen so far. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And then when we look at their channel, we see they've got another live stream ready to go for a couple of days from now. I'm going to set my notification for that, and what we're recommending is for everybody to set notifications for everything that you see, whether it is premieres or live streams. because it sends an engagement signal of interest into the YouTube algorithm. So I'm looking forward to getting to know Unidentified S4 even better over a long period of time, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Yeah, Johnny Jim, I put your channel up, I think it was 10 minutes ago, maybe 15, but it certainly was up. Yeah, I think that's the first time we looked at it, as a matter of fact. And then let's think about spinning the wheel. Now, if anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then, yeah, so you'll notice as well, what I've done with the Superchat live streams is remove the DVR feature, and what that stands for is digital video recorder. You have to turn that off if you want to, but Streamlabs, which is what I use, allows you to set that as a default, which is great. And what it does is it prevents people from rewinding the stream while it's running. Of course, you can go back. All the replays are always left up here in Superchat. But what that does is it just stops confusion, because I don't know if anybody has ever experienced this, but when I've been out in different live streams, for whatever reason, I'm on a computer most of the time, but I find that there will be a little glitch, and I'll be listening to the host and they're talking about something that happened like 20 minutes ago. And you have to look at it and realize, oh, you must have accidentally clicked something, or maybe hit a key, or maybe it's just a glitch, but it sent the slider back. So you're watching a chat and the host is not talking about the same thing that's going on. So I took that off of Superchat a few months ago, but the replays are always there anyway. I just mentioned that in case anybody's wondering what on earth that is. So motivation from the Weightlifting Geek, thank you for that highlighted milestone message. They actually managed to snipe the Stream Boss position with that highlighted milestone message. And what I'm talking about is the video game life meter under my camera there. Every Super Chat and membership knocks a little bit of life off of the Stream Boss. The last person to knock it out gets a little bit of extra exposure, as you can see. So thank you for that. And again, it's another highlighted milestone message. Now we're looking at the motivation from the Weightlifting Geek. And this creator wants to motivate us with fitness first, but they actually do a ton of vlogging and streaming where they seek to motivate us as well. I caught them the other day. It's almost impossible to keep up with them. I'm just going to take your latest gym training video and add that into my catch-up list. That will help me to catch up a little bit, get some watch hours happening there. Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek is an advocate for helping others grow and hit milestones as well. They're almost at 1,600 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to that milestone right now. Gathered Together Homestead, good to see you in the house. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming in. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Keto Mama Michelle, it's good to have you back as well. And then let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody is always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded to give a thumbs up from time to time, especially when I'm on a phone. Klastic TV brings us delicious looking content with 615 subscribers. They break into a little bit more variety here, but you're going to find a lot of delicious looking stuff. I'm just going to grab their latest video because I see I'm behind by a few, and that will help me catch up. This creator is bringing us shorts and videos right now. I don't think that Klastic has started live streaming yet. And when I say that to different creators, it's not that I want to push anybody to do one thing or another. We all have to make the right decisions for our channels. But when we have creators that are doing all three, I like to point it out. But you will have shorts and videos to enjoy from Klastic TV, and they've been another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for many months, as you can see. So hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat that anybody's mentioned for me to see. What we're going to do is go on break for about 3 minutes right now. Spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. And here we go again. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And next up will be Emotion New Soul. But in the meantime, if anybody has the ability to share this stream out, whether it's on a community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a few more people into Tuber Chat today, but could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther because of the engagement signals sent into the YouTube algorithm as well, so I'll appreciate it greatly. So 3 minutes, we're coming back with Emotion New Soul. All right, we're back and we're looking at Emotion New Soul. This is a talented singer and songwriter who happens to be here both as a moderator and a gold member. I'm just going to type something into the chat for everybody. When you search Emotion New Soul, you'll have an easier time finding this channel. We don't do that often because we want to help as much as we can with searching, but New Soul R&B music is what we're going to find when we get to this channel. He's almost got 3,000 subscribers and is climbing up the search results. So 40-something fitness, thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. I've got Hisma Israel on the Wheel of Doom now, and I see that a couple more creators came in. Odom's Homestead, it's good to see you here, and Traveling Merton and Sue, thank you for coming back in. So hopefully I haven't missed anybody. I see Cabaret Gaming's in the house. They were live streaming this morning. Forgive me for not getting in there. I was setting up for Tuber Chat, but Cabaret Gaming does a lot of live streaming. They've been a dear friend for a long time. So Emotion New Soul, like I said, is a talented singer and songwriter. This creator brings us their original work, usually in the form of music videos, but those can be in the form of music videos as singles or compilations, and those can be between either premieres or live streams as well. And this creator rounds out the channel with shorts and reaction videos also. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that variety in Emotion. What I find is that for anybody who, what I found when I heard this artist for the very first time, which is a long time ago now, is that I felt like I already knew them. And I have a feeling that that comes from, first of all, their soulful and rich voice, but especially their songwriting skills, because, you know, something that somebody's been doing over a long period of time, it just makes this artist feel like you've already known them. I'm sure everybody will agree when you hear them if you haven't already heard them again. And then thank you so much. And here we go again for the Super Chat. I really do appreciate that. They've done that before, and I appreciate the extra generosity. When we look at Emotion, we see it's an official artist channel. We'd love to get them up to that 3K. You know that I say of channels of this size, there must be much to be learned from them, as well as entertained and inspired by, because of what they must have gone through in their YouTube journey. But they've actually got a second channel as well, called Writing with Emotion New Soul, and this is where we get to see a behind-the-scenes look not only at how the music is made, but the man behind the music as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. This channel also features more compilations and then shorts and reaction videos as well. Let me just head back to his main channel because I see I missed the last one. I don't know how I missed that. I hope I didn't arrange to raid that for you and forget. I certainly hope that's not the case, because I see that that was 14 hours ago. I'm just going to put this in my catch-up list. That will help me catch up a little bit. Emotion is fully monetized, of course. There's Super Chats and memberships available there. Now, I've also got Fanatic Guide on the wheel. And Hisma Israel has been added. I'll add some more names as we need them, but let's spin. We're in the second half of the live stream today. We're not in any hurry, but we can stay up to another hour or so if everybody would like. We'll get as many channels on the screen as possible. What the Flock is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on for today. And if anybody in the house would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So I'm just going to show everybody again the filters that we can use to find channels when we're having trouble, right? So What the Flock is a channel that's been with Tuber Chat several times now. When I search for them, you'll notice that YouTube wants to bring up another channel with a similar name, so it's a little bit tough to find them. Now, they come up not too far in the search results, but it can be easier for us to just hit the filters. You can do that on a phone or a computer, use the channel, and then that will let us know that we're looking for a channel called What the Flock. You just want to match the avatar that you've seen here. We know that they have 334 subscribers. That will tell you you're on the right channel, and then we're ready to connect with them and support them. So I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 we know they're going to be thinking about soon. In the meantime, I can see that they've got quite a few videos on their front page, but I'm going to hit their videos tab and catch one of their latest. Now, because it's Monday and I've got quite a bit of time, I'm going to take this really long stream replay, and that's what I'm going to use to catch up with, because that can help with watch hours. You'll literally get a watch hour for that, and I've got that in my catch-up list so that I can see some more of what they're doing on their channel. When we head to the About page, this is Robin, originally from Los Angeles, California, but moved to Georgia, and we've got quite a few creators over in Georgia, actually, and then they are learning to grow a lot of their own things on their channel, on their it's almost like homesteading, and then to become more self-sufficient, right? So they are looking at chickens, and then they've also got tomato plants, peppers, potatoes, strawberries, cucumbers, and squash. And they are raising chickens as of about 6 months ago, if I understand right. So that's really cool. They're learning as they go, but they're sharing that with us. And they've got a lot of other members of the flock here that we can see. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. It's obviously a family of creators. So I'm looking forward to getting to know them better. And Mr. Naz is responsible for naming our Wheel of Doom. It's good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And then... oh, yes, thank you, Scratch and PPA. That particular channel, I don't think wants to be on the... I don't think they want to be on the screen, but I could be wrong. And here we go again. If you want to be up on the screen, just let me know, and I'll put it up. If not, then that's fine. The Gathering Within, good to see you here, but thank you, Scratch and PPA. It's unique when we have a creator that doesn't want to do that, but that's okay. Garden State Gardener is in the house. That's Joe from Sunday Fun Day, and I've actually known, and here we go again, for a very long time. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So I'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded, pardon me, to give that thumbs up from time to time when I'm on a phone. Home Bartending with John is coming up right now. We'll see what this creator's got going on for today. This is a channel I was immediately drawn to. Lexo Motorsports, good to see you here, by the way. When I first saw Home Bartending with John a couple of months ago, this channel, immediately I was drawn to. I've worked in bars and nightclubs and things like that for much of my adult life. I was out of it for a while, and I've actually restarted, so I have another project, hopefully starting on my personal channel this Friday again, and you'll see that. But Home Bartending with John is bringing us a really unique experience on their channel. Now, they're doing a lot of reviews, and these entail what you would expect, but he's also got a series of videos in between the shorts that are on the channel as well. What he's doing is showing us how to make some of the most popular cocktails in a few different variations. So he might show you a quick and easy way to get a drink made if that's what you want to do. He'll show you usually a pop culture reference recipe for one of the cocktails. Like, for instance, he did a request for me. He takes requests on his channel, but I asked about the Mad Men old-fashioned cocktail, and he did showed us the way that they do it in the TV show, but then shows us the traditional way to get that done as well. And he does that with a lot of different things, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. Home Bartending with John has already shown to be a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and I see them out supporting others, and it's wonderful to be able to interact with the channel this way. And like I said, he takes requests, so if there's things you want to see made, he'll get that happening for you. Corner Clubhouse, Cobalt66, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If I've missed something that anybody meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. I see that Kid Wonder's in the house with their newest channel, which is actually their 4th. He's got 18,000 on his first channel, 3,000 on his second, and a couple of more channels have started. So the Mukbang Show with Kid Wonder is a member, so I've got them on the wheel right away, but it's time for me to add some more names to our wheel from our chat list, so I'll do that as well. Doreen's Food Prep Resource is coming up onto the wheel right this moment. And sometimes it's faster, I just type these things out. I'm going to put Traveling Merton and Sue on there. As well as Keto Mama Michelle. And for anybody that's fairly new to Tuber Chat, or just as a reminder, I missed something, Mr. Naz. What did I miss? Are you talking about the super chat that I missed earlier from And Here We Go Again? I mentioned it, yeah, I wonder if that's what you mean, or if I missed something else, Mr. Naz, but thank you for that. And, yeah, well, I wait to see what that is. I forgot what you missed. Thank you, Mr. Ness. So, Justin Mello's Music and Vlogs is up right now. And I had said earlier in the stream, this is a creator who is very well known as somebody who shares. The generosity in this creator is overwhelming. He shares more than almost anyone, possibly the most that I've seen in the Tuber Chat family. He shares for everyone, everywhere that he can, and you'll see that when you follow Justin Mello on different social networks, in different Facebook groups or Reddit, places, or I forget exactly which networks he's on. I think Twitter and Facebook. I'm not sure if he's in Reddit. And then Justin Mello's Music and Vlogs has almost 6,000 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther. He's been a friend since the beginning of Tuber Chat. And then Mr. Fulton Mraz, I'll look for your message on Facebook, but thank you for that. Anybody can reach out to me anytime. I love talking YouTube. It doesn't have to be questions. It can be if you think I can help with something. Otherwise, I enjoy hearing different things that people have to share about their YouTube journey. Whether they're questions or comments, things that might be able to help others. Also, you can reach out to me on Instagram all the time, Facebook most of the time, and Twitter some of the time as well. And then we'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Swoop Like Me is coming up. We'll see what this creator's got going on. They've been a friend of Tuber Chat for a long, long time. Another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Now, Swoop Like Me sometimes will take us for ride-alongs in the truck, but they also do a ton of variety on their channel. They're always engaging when they visit other creators, and you can see that they're fully monetized. Lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. We've got shorts, videos, and live streams on the channel, so all three types of content. And I don't want to fall behind, so I'm going to take another stream replay, pardon me, and I'm going to grab this and put it into my catch-up list. That will help me catch up. Now that we're on Monday, I've got a bit of extra time, so I don't mind running some longer stream replays like that. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Swoop Like Me. When you are visiting another channel, whether it's a premiere or a live stream, it's a great service to any host when you're engaging true conversation, and Swoop Like Me does that frequently everywhere that they go. And yeah, Mr. Naz, definitely not new here. Mr. Naz is famously known in the Tuber Chat family for naming our Wheel of Doom. We've had that name now for what I believe is about 2 years, actually. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. You know, you might wonder to yourself when you start your YouTube journey, who's still going to be there with you a year down the road or 2 years down the road, supporting you as much as they can. And it's interesting that there are so many stories that we have now in Tuber Chat where I talk about creators that I met even before we started that are still with us today, like Kid Wonder, or creators that have been with us for over 2 years now, like Scratch and PPA, who's here for every stream. Can you imagine what it's like being in Tuber Chat more than 450 times or around there, and for more than 2 hours every single time? It's overwhelming. It's amazing to see the generosity in some people, especially when you know that they are doing for you in ways that are impossible to be paid back, literally. But it's out there, I promise you. And, you know, I was hoping for that before we started Tuber Chat. I was hoping I was right. Turns out that we were. And now we've got this community of generous creators. And you'll find that there are many, many, many creators that are willing to support you over a long period of time. It becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like as we grow. But I hope everybody will just take inspiration from the idea of what I'm talking about here. So Paralife TV is coming up on the wheel. First Floor Audio is on there. And then I'll add a couple more names in a moment. Keto Mama Michelle is here. They want to motivate us with healthy living and healthy eating as well. They've got 344 subscribers. They were here yesterday as well. They make frequent appearances here in Tuber Chat. And let me just double check. I don't think they've started live streaming yet, but we might eventually see live streams from this creator. Again, I only mention it as an idea so that, pardon me, we know what to expect when we get here. So I'm going to take the latest video from Keto Mama Michelle. I'm going to put this into my catch-up list. That will help me to stay caught up and make sure I don't fall behind. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. And then we'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up on the screen. We're moving a little bit faster now because we're in the second half. But we've still got an hour to go if everybody would like to stay up until that time. Hilma Israel is coming up right now. We'll see what this channel has got going on for us. And if the Gathering Within is still in the house, I'm going to get them onto the wheel right now. Hilma Israel, I didn't realize we haven't had your channel on the screen yet. This is the first time. And I'm going to get Cabarar Gaming on there. They're a longtime friend. They've actually got 2 channels as well. So Cabarar Gaming is up. The Gathering Within, just let me know if you're still here. They're actually a fellow Canadian. Hilma Israel is brand new. They've been here several times, but this is the first time we're putting them on the screen. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your latest video and I'm going to put this in my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. And that should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well and have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then Keto Mama Michelle, it's my pleasure having your channel up. And you know, I do appreciate every moment that everybody spends here in Tuber Chat as well. All of the overwhelming support that everybody's given to me and to us over the last 2.5 years, if you can imagine. We're approaching episode 500. And so we're halfway. Halfway on the road that we intended when we started. And somebody asked me once, they said, what are you going to do when you get to 1,000 episodes? And I said, I don't know yet. We'll see when we get there, because it's probably going to take another 2.5 years to get there. But I hope everybody can take inspiration from that in the idea that when we started Tuber Chat, the idea was to be here for a long period of time. The very first episode was labeled as 001, so you knew I intended on doing 1,000 episodes before we even started. We'll see where Tuber Chat is at around that time. We're hoping for 10,000 subscribers by the time we get there. I think it's possible. And then we will see what everybody would like. We've got lots and lots of creators now passing in and beyond 10,000 subscribers, and I've got several friends with over 100,000 now. So we've got much more to learn and much more to share. So we're going to find ways to do that as well. But Hilma Israel, hopefully everybody will connect with. We'd love to push them a little bit farther on the road towards their first 100. We know that the race to the first 100 is more challenging than ever, but as long as everybody's doing as much as we can for each other, everybody will be just fine. And then, oh, Mr. Naz, I think you were here way in the... I'd have to go back and figure it out. We've called it the Wheel of Doom almost since we started with it. The Wheel of Doom came out after about 35 episodes or something like that on Tuber Chat. I forget what it was. So, definitely more than 400 episodes ago, I'm almost certain. Charlie Grace, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Garden State Gardener is coming up right now. I put some more names on the wheel. Cabaret Gaming's on there. Paralife TV, First Floor Audio, and Hyper Blitz have all been added. Traveling Merton and Sue is there. Doreen's Food Prep Resource, which is here for the first time, is on the wheel with Fanatic Guide, and the Mukbang Show with Kid Wonder. Lexo Motorsports, let me get you onto our wheel as well. Trista Naturals in the house. She brings us talk about natural hair care and other beauty, but they happen to be a member, so I'm going to put them on the wheel right away. The wheel is run much more by how active you are in the chat, basically, than how long you're here. So just keep that in mind. Being active in the chat is the best way to get onto the wheel fastest here in Tuber Chat all the time. So Garden State Gardener is up here. I was lucky enough to be able to catch Sunday Fun Day for a while last night. Again, he's always got a wild stream going on, sometimes with as many as 100 people watching at a time. I've been in there for well over 70 people. So I refer to it as one of the fastest rolling chats, at least in the Tuber Chat family. It rivals those of Scratch and PPA or Hilda DC. And Garden State Gardener does a wonderful job of including people in their community. They really make you feel like you're a part of their community in a really unique way, and I can't say that enough. I describe Joe, the host of Garden State Gardener, as somebody who is the glue behind a lot, or between a lot of different friendships. And it's not the right way to describe it, because it's not that he needs to hold these friendships together, but Joe is actually somebody who's able to get people together, and I think friendships are built between creators around his channel. It's a really wonderful thing to see. He was doing some help out as well for Operation Capsaicin, who was affected by the hurricane that came through the other day, and things like that. But that's typical of Joe, to see you know, that kind of generosity. He's done a lot of really fun shout out videos. You see those from a lot of different creators. He's done a few for Tuber Chat, as a matter of fact, that you'll find. Lots of other creators that are familiar faces you'll see on the channel. Simply Jan Homestead is there, Brampton Gardner, lots of different creators that you'll recognize, but you'll meet more friends and family members when you're over there as well. Garden State Gardener comes to us from the homesteading community of channels and does a lot of things like seed swaps. There's giveaways on his channel and all kinds of different things. He's fully monetized, lots of ways to support him, including super chats and memberships when we get there. So I hope everybody will connect with him, and we'd love to push him a little bit closer. He's on the road to 2K right now, and that's not surprising. We're happy to see rapid growth from Garden State Gardener. So let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Paralife TV is Shane, your everyday wheelchair ninja. And this creator wants to motivate us with a lot of fitness as well, but that's in between the main content on the channel. He does a lot of how-to videos, and I find that there's usually two things to learn in just about every piece of content from Shane and Paralife TV, because he's giving us a look at his perspective on different things while doing the content that he's bringing forth. So for instance, you'll find traditional how-to videos also from his perspective, which is really, really cool. He does a great job of keeping up with chat while he's live streaming, and I've joined him a few times. And I'm just going to grab another video from him and put this into my catch-up list. There's lots to learn on this channel, and we'd love to push him a little bit farther towards the 1,500 subscribers we know he's thinking about. Timmy Ray the King, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel on the screen. I'll get some more names onto our wheel from our chat list as we need them. And if anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. First Floor Audio is somebody with quite an audience as well. I've actually seeing them included in a lot of other communities, which means that they've got a very active community of their own. I'm still getting to know them, but I've joined them a few times, and what they intend to do is make music while they live stream, and we can interact with them and influence them. They often have friendly conversation, going on with StreamYard panels. We see rich new design on there with them frequently. And it's great to see a lot of creators getting together and sharing content in that way. In my eyes, it's a very generous thing to hop into somebody else's channel and give them a change in their content, some more opinion, a different dynamic, if you want to put it that way. And you always benefit. I find that going in on somebody else's StreamYard panel always results in new subscribers for yourself as well. So it's a great trade-off. And it's a lot of fun too. You see that all the time. First Floor Audio has 562 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them towards the 600 that they're thinking about. And they've got a lot of music that they have created on their channel that we can enjoy, particularly up here on their front page. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. As you can see, First Floor Audio says they like to share, which is really cool. But I'm impressed by the community between creators that I've seen lately, including First Floor Audio and several others. And this is what you find when you are supporting creators, bouncing in between premieres and live streams, and you run into a lot of familiar faces. I think it's a heartwarming thing, but it's just wonderful to see the friendships that are growing between creators. It's the number one thing that people tell me they enjoy about their YouTube journey is the friendships that are made along the way. On that note, anybody can reach out to me anytime on the outside social networks if you'd like to. Doesn't have to be questions, but I love talking YouTube, and it can be just about anything at all. I like hearing lessons learned from creators or anything you can share that will help other creators. You can reach out to me anytime on Instagram. I'm on Facebook often, and Twitter some of the time as well. The Mukbang Show with Kid Wonder is one of 4 channels from this creator, fairly new but already moving. As you can see, with 261 subscribers, we know what to expect here because he's got the word mukbang right in the title. But I'm going to show you another couple of channels from this creator, Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream. Where I've actually joined them on their channel. I caught Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder playing one of these games on this channel, this 8-ball pool. That's a game I used to play. It's just a coincidence, and I've played it many times on a phone. And when I noticed that they played, I was joking for a while. I was saying, hey, we should get together and collaborate. We'll play against each other, and so we did. One night I saw him just after he started streaming, so I hopped in and we did multiplayer. And if you search for Superchat on Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream, you'll get a chance to see that. Went on for about an hour. We played together. He's got 3,000 subscribers on this channel. You know, there's much to be learned from creators of this size, as well as enough to be entertained and inspired by from them because of what they've already been through in their YouTube journey. This is his second channel. It's fully monetized as well. And then when we get to Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, this is a story I really enjoy telling because I've been connected to this creator for close to 3 years now, and that's long before Superchat had even started, actually. It's the generosity in creators like Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, willing to help each other all the time, that inspired the idea behind this channel. And Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder was so unbelievably supportive to me and to us when we were starting Superchat 2.5 years ago, that he was the very first creator to be chosen out of the Superchat family to be featured on episode number 2 of Superchat. And now, 470 episodes later, he's still with us. So I'm just going to take his latest video here, put it in my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall behind. And I'm just going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up on the screen in a second here. It looks like it's going to be our gaming friend, Fanatic Guide. Now, he's actually got a lot more on his channel than gaming. He's got some serious, helpful videos, almost like a how-to kind of thing. He's actually streaming right now, but that's, or he's doing a premiere right now, but that's okay. He's got 3,000 subscribers, so he's just passed that mark. And like I said, of channels this size, I always say about 3,000 that you've got much to be learned from these creators, as well as entertained and inspired by, because of what they've already been through in their YouTube journey, and that's both on and off of their channel. Fanatic Guide has been a wonderful help to Superchat ever since knowing us, and he's probably been with us for close to 2 years now, I think. He's fully monetized, lots of ways to support him, including Super Chats and memberships. And you can see what I'm talking about when I mention the idea of being excited for other creators. You're going to find this kind of generosity for yourself as well. But I'm happy to see that Fanatic Guide is going to hit another milestone anytime now. This is going to be the very first video for this creator to hit 100,000 views. But what I say about a lot of things that happen in YouTube, almost everything, is it's the first time it's happening. So we're very excited for Fanatic Guide to be crossing a couple of milestones altogether. And we're looking forward to learning more from this creator. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And we know that we'll have fresh content to see when we're done with Tuber Chat today. So Cabarar Gaming is coming up. This is another gaming channel and another creator that does a lot of live streaming. When you catch Cabarar Gaming, you'll feel the fun and energy that this creator is having while they play in their channel. They keep up with the chat. They give you a warm welcome when you get there, of course. They've got almost 1,500 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards that milestone. They've actually got a second channel as well. So they do a lot of gaming here, and they really mix it up. But I'm just going to hop into their videos here and grab their latest one, a Grand Theft Auto 4. I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. And then Cabarar Vlogs is where we're going to get tips, tricks, tech, and tutorials from the same creator behind Cabarar Gaming. With 163 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 we know they're thinking about on this second channel. And he's at almost 3,000 watch hours, so hopefully we'll push them a little bit farther, get them monetized soon enough. I'm spinning the wheel. We'll get Doreen's Food Prep Resource onto the screen. This is a brand new channel for Tuber Chat, and we're looking at them for the first time on the screen. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take one of their videos and I will use the latest one they've put up because it's 14 minutes. I'll put that in my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully they're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well and have our notification bell on so they don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. We joined Gloria's Platter last night. She's just popping in quickly. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend, especially if you're coming by just to drop that thumbs up. Gloria's Platter does a lot of live streaming where she prepares dishes. We watched her make some serious seafood salmon sandwiches last night, but she really mixes it up on her channel and collaborates with other creators as well. So we're looking forward to learning more about Doreen's Food Prep Resource, and thank you for being here again today. I'm going to get Charlie Grace onto the wheel, and let's spin, and I'll add some more names as we need them. If there's anybody listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen yet for a while, then please just be active in the chat and we'll get you on there as soon as we can. Traveling Merton and Sue is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. And Vibes with the Thompson family is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. It's great to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Traveling Merton and Sue has 219 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 300 we know they're thinking about. They had a stream yesterday. Sorry I missed that, but I'm just going to grab that replay and put it in my catch-up list. Whenever we get around to Monday, I've got a few extra days that I can run some longer playlists and things like that, so I'll make sure to get that at least run, if not watched, in the next couple of days. But we see that these creators are bringing all three types of content, including shorts and videos in between the live stream, so hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find when you get here. And Traveling with Merton and Sue is talking about their Boston Terrier Sweet Pea, and then they want to bring us through their journey. They take a lot of road trips. They're going to take us along with them, and as you can see, they're doing a lot of live streaming where they're interacting with the chat as well. And then, yeah, hopefully you'll be okay. Timmy Ray the King, thank you very much. I'm going to put your channel on the wheel. And we will look at it briefly, even though you've got to go. So thank you for that. Cobalt Clubhouse, Corner Clubhouse Cobalt 66. I'm going to put you on the wheel right now. Lexo Motorsports is coming up on the screen. We'll see what they've got going on. And if anybody has mentioned something that I've missed, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat, Connect, and Grow. That should help us see it a little bit easier. I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. This is a creator who definitely likes speed. As you can see in the chat, they're saying they like to race everything. I'm still getting to know them, but Lexo Motorsports has 75 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the road to the first 100. We know that's more challenging than ever these days, but as long as everybody is doing as much as we can for each other, we see channels hitting different milestones and growing all the time, so we know everybody will be just fine. Lexo Motorsports is here with us frequently. They do on their channel drag racing, ATVs, dirt bikes, saltwater aquariums, and actually much more. But hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and seeing some of what they've done. I'm still getting to know their content. I'm just going to dig through here and grab another video that I can watch in the next day or two, just to see some more of what they're doing here. I'm going to take this almost there. I know it's a short video, but I just want to see what more you're doing on the channel. And then I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel coming up. And then, yeah, Timmy Ray the King, glad you're taking care of that, and hopefully that works out well. And then thank you, Hyper Blitz. Actually, your channel's coming up right now. Look at that. They said some wonderful, kind words in the chat, and the wheel picked them. That's that's just a coincidence. Let me make sure I've got that. Oh, I misspelled. So Hyper Blitz has an interesting spelling, right? We've got that 3 in there, but we're already connected to this creator, so we just want to make sure we spell that correctly. And I'll just put that in the chat. It helps when we search, find, and click on each other, so we can rise up the search results. Eventually, YouTube will do a better job of knowing when we're looking for this particular Hyper Blitz. 34 subscribers right now. Obviously, a gaming channel. They've done some Fortnite stuff, a Batman video game here. I'm still getting to know this channel, but they've got some funny Assassin's Creed moments going on as well. I'm just going to take your Batman video and add that into one of my playlists here, and that will allow me to catch up with that after the stream in the next day or two. If there's anybody watching or listening that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, then please just say anything at all in the chat, and I will get you on there as quick as we can. We're moving a little bit faster. We tend to move faster as the stream goes on. So let me get Timmy Ray the King up here right now. They're just walking out the door, but that's okay. We'll look at their channel briefly, see what they've been up to lately. 708 subscribers, so hopefully we can push them towards the 800 they're thinking about. They've got more racing videos happening here. They put out a lot. I'm going to take your 7-minute video and I'm going to put that in my catch-up list just to get you a couple of watch hour minutes there. And then hopefully we'll push this channel a little bit farther. We see some shorts from this creator as well as a lot of videos. And again, mostly racing is what we've seen so far from this creator. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Timmy Ray the King is another supportive creator who I run into frequently outside in other premieres and live streams for other creators as well. So let's spin the wheel. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt 66 is coming. This creator does a lot of live streaming frequently. I was lucky to catch them the other day. They sometimes bring on panelists as well. I think I saw them with Fanatic Guide the other day. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt 66 seems to be here with us every day lately. They've got 453 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. We see that they've got shorts as well as videos and a lot of live streaming on their channel, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And I'm going to take your Saturday live stream. I missed that yesterday, but I'm going to put this in my catch-up list. I will run that replay at some point in the next couple of days. So I'm going to get vibes with the Thompson family. Onto the wheel as well. and we'll spin and we'll get another channel up here. Carlene Geisha's in the house. That's another friend who's here with us frequently, so I'll get Carlene Geisha onto the wheel. If there's anybody else listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen yet, just say anything at all in the chat and we'll get you on there right away. If anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Carlene Geisha's on the wheel right now. Oh, the Bullock Experience is in the house. That's our featured channel for today. Yeah, no sweat. I just wanted to introduce your channel to everybody. I really appreciate all the support you've been given to Superchat. For those of you who are here frequently, you know that the Bullock Experience has also been here frequently over the last few weeks. So that's the first channel that we looked at today. They bring us fishing of all different types, a lot of cat fishing, but just about everything, and they do a lot of live streaming where the conversation gets pretty engaging as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We feature a channel every single day on all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you've seen, so that you can have the opportunity to literally meet hundreds of loyal and dedicated supporters, even when we're not live streaming. And then, this looks like a cool video here, actually. This world's largest items in Casey, Illinois. Charlie Grace is bringing funny videos and adventures, and first female van life comedian. Interesting. That's an interesting introduction. Now, I'm still getting to know Charlie Grace. She's been with Superchat for a while now, but I've only watched a few pieces of content from this creator. So they're an RVer, van lifer, photographer, dog lover, foodie, music fan, and comedy writer. So I'm looking forward to watching more of your content, actually. And they've got a live stream coming up today that will be in a few hours from now. Garden State Gardener put out a new short video with the Stock Explorer. That'll be interesting to see. Garden State Gardener does a lot of shout-out videos. They've done several of Superchat, but a lot of familiar faces are over there. I'm just going to see what I can do about... they've got another premiere coming up as well. That's today. They've got a premiere coming right at the same time... Oh, they've got... Forgive me, am I making a mistake here? Yeah, they've got a premiere coming up today at 9, and they've got a stream coming up at 9. So I'm assuming they'll let the premiere run, or they'll do that while they stream, almost like a watch party or something like that. Hopefully I'll catch that, but we'll see. I'm going to grab your latest video, actually, and I'm going to put this into my catch-up list. That will help me to catch up. And they're doing a meetup here, which is really, really cool. Yeah, I'd love to get into doing some of those. Hopefully next summer, when the weather gets better, we can start planning some kind of events. I live close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. So I wonder if we might be able to get a few people together for some fun ideas for meetups. I see the premiere goes and then the live. Very cool. Charlie Grace, that's a good setup. Trish the Natural's coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. Trish the Natural brings us natural hair care, and they expand into more beauty, like they get into wigs and weaves and more beauty products and things like that. But natural hair care is what they're going to talk to us about the most, with tips, tricks, and products that we can use. One of the things you'll notice on this channel is the presentation is top-notch. They've got these bright, bold headshots that make this creator recognizable, I believe, right away. Not to mention the minimalist look with the text on the thumbnails is very cool. And you can see that it's a dynamic host. There's a lot to learn on this channel when we get in there. So 477 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. We'd love to see them have their community tab pop out, and we'll be looking forward to new content from this creator soon enough. They posted a video just a month ago. So let's spin the wheel, and thank you First Floor Audio. If there's anybody listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please say anything at all in the chat. I'll try to get you on. We're looking at Carlene Geisha right now. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And then thank you, HyperBlitz. Carlene Geisha brings us calming and relaxing content, mixing up audio and visuals every day for 4-hour video lately. And this is something that you can use to either sit and watch and enjoy and relax, or possibly run as the background. If you're somebody like me who works on a computer, you could have this running in another window while doing other work and keep calm at the same time, if that makes sense. And Carlene Geisha, thank you for the share on Twitter. I noticed that you followed the list because we get those notifications or whatever, but Carlene Geisha has been added to our Twitter list. Anybody who tweets or retweets for TuberChat gets added into a special list where we have 157 members now. They are all people who are active in TuberChat and active on Twitter and willing to share for others. And the idea there is that if they're willing to share for us, they might be willing to share for you. So if you're somebody who enjoys sharing for other creators, you'll likely meet some friends to trade favors with over there and get some outside traffic coming in for your channel and your videos. Next up is Vibes with the Thompson family, and we'll see what they've got going on. Nita VR Designs is just coming in. I'm going to put that channel up right away. Nita VR Designs is a longtime friend of TuberChat, actually. And if there's anybody listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen, just please let me know. I'll get you on. We've just been on for 2 hours. Right now we're usually here for anywhere from 2 to 2.5 hours, so I can put another channel or two on if you'd like. Vibes with the Thompson family has got 1,450 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. They are fully monetized, lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. And Vibes with the Thompson family actually brings us pure variety in all 3 types of content, including shorts, videos, and live streams. So I've got your latest video in my catch-up list so that I can see what you've done with that. I'm going to look at this short video from Garden State Gardener. Thank you for the super chat again. I really do appreciate that. We looked at Garden State Gardener earlier, but he actually just put up a new Nora the Stock Explorer. You won't be able to hear this the way I've got my system set up, but we'll look at it for a second here. you can tell that that's going to be a fun one to watch. I don't usually watch videos while we're on, but that'll be fun to see. Joe does a lot of shout out videos. They're a lot of fun. There's Lazy Days Ahead over there. He's got a lot of familiar faces, and you'll meet more friends and family members when you're with him. So just for fun, let's spin. Nita VR Designs is going to come up right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. Thank you everybody for the time that you spent today. I really do appreciate every moment everybody can be here. The live stream is going to run for another 3 minutes so that everybody can clean up their connections here. And I've got our live redirect set if anybody wants to keep meeting more friends and family members. We've got our virtual 24-hour live stream running over on our copyright-free music channel, so you'll be directed there if you'd like. Nita VR Designs is getting close to 1,200 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards that milestone. I've just taken your latest fall and Halloween decor video and put that in my catch-up list so I can catch up with you, and we see that this creator's got a lot of shorts on their channel as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Nita VR Designs is a longtime friend of TuberChat, and it's great to have your channel up on the screen again. So thanks everyone for the time that you spent. Forgive me for the channels that we did not get to. We are back again. I'll try to do a stream during the week. If not, we're back Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I've got a special live stream planned on my personal channel on Friday if you want to join me over there. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.